Hello friends, welcome back to another exciting video of LibreBase. In today's video, I am going to perform the SOP number 3 of LibreBase using mobile phones. So let's get started. As you can see, I have placed a question given by the board book. SOP number 3, create table product with field names, product ID, product name, quantity, rate, model year with appropriate data type, insert minimum 8 records, then first generate report to display records in ascending order of product name, second generate report to display records in descending order of product rate, generate report to display model year wise product list, fourth build a query to display amount, fifth generate a bill report with appropriate titles and calculated amount for each record. In this practical, we have to create reports and a query based on product. So as you can see, I've shared my mobile screen with you all. To perform this practical, I'm going to use an online website which provides LibreBase interface, so we can use it to perform the practical in mobile. So just copy the link from the description and paste it in Chrome or any other browser. After the website gets open, it will show you like this interface. Click on Launch Online option. Then click Sign Up if you are using this for the first time, or else click on Login. And then click on the Gmail icon and select your email. Then click on Launch LibreBase with limited capabilities. At the bottom you can see in the blue color. Click on that. Now our LibreBase is starting. This is the interface similar to the desktop version. Just click on Next button. And then click on Finish button. And then name your database file. Click on the black box and then the keyboard will be visible and available to write. After you finish writing the name, click on the local sync folder, double click on it, and then click on Save button. Now our file is successfully created. Then click on Maybe Later. Now you can see this is the same interface which you can see in the desktop version. So in this practical, we have to create a table of product. So you can see the defaultly table is selected, and in the task section you can see create table is visible. That is nothing but create table with design view. And always remember, whenever you create table, always create it with the design view, because we can modify our field names, and in wizard view you can't modify the names. So click on the create table, first option there. This is the interface of design view. To create table, start giving the field names. The first field name is product ID. Click on the black box and write. One thing to remember while writing the field name is do not write one letter in capital and other all words in small, or do not leave space in between the field name. If you want to leave space, use undercode, and then select the field type as numeric, because product ID will be in numeric form. And then write the description. You can write any in any format the description. I'm writing here ID. And then second is product name. The field type will be text only. Then write the description. Third is quantity. Select the field type as numeric because quantity will be in numeric form. And then write the description. Fourth is rate. Again select the field type as numeric. And then write the description. And the last is model year. Again select the field type as numeric because they have just asked us for the model year, not the whole date. That's why I'm selecting here numeric. And then write the description. Now, before saving our table, one important thing we need to do is to give any one field the primary key. It is important to give one field as the primary key, otherwise the table will show error while saving. For that, just we have to long press at the left side of any field. I'm selecting here product ID as the field to give primary key because it will have unique record or information stored in that particular field. Just click on that and then long press at the left side till 2 to 3 options are visible. Now you can see here are options like cut, copy, then delete, insert row, and last one is primary key. Click on that box and you can see a key icon is there at the left side of product ID field. Now click on the save button and name your table. And after you finish naming it, click on OK. Now just click on the window button at the top and say close window. Now our first step is done. Now second, we have to insert records in the table. For that, just double click on the table name. Now just enter random details of products. There must be minimum 8 records, so you can write this record on your own as well. So start writing it. Now I have entered minimum 8 records in the table. Now simply just click on the save button to save all this information in our table, and then click on the window from the top and say close window. So this window will be closed and will go back to the main interface. Now we have to generate reports and one query. So before generating reports, I'm going to generate the query because there is only one query, and if we create it before, it will be helpful for us while creating the last report. So click on the query object from the left side and click on the first option, that is nothing but the create query using design view. Click on that, and as soon as you click on that, you will see such window pop up. Select the table name and click on the add button from the bottom of that little box, and then close this box from the cross button. Now at the bottom you can see field. Click on the first box in front of that and select product name. I want the product name to be displayed along with the amount, that's why I'm selecting it. And then select quantity in the second box, and then put a star, which is symbol of multiplication, from the keyboard, and then write rate. Now click in front of the alas below the quantity rate and write amount, so this name will be displayed instead of quantity into rate in the query. Now click on the save button to save our query. Name your query and then say OK, and then click on the run query option from the top. Now you can see our query is run and we can see the amount calculated of each product there. After this, just click on the window button and close this window. Now we have to generate 4 reports. For that, just click on the report object from the left side of this interface and scroll down in the task section to select create report using wizard, because creating report in design view is difficult while using mobile phone. After you select wizard, it will show you like this interface. Then first query is to display records in ascending order of product name. So select product name from the left box and click on the right side icon in the middle, so you can see the product name will appear at the right side. Before that, select the table from the top, table name, otherwise it will defaultly. Can also select the query, so the product name will not be there. Then push it and then say next. You can add more things in that too, and you can change the field names that should be visible in the report here if you want to. Otherwise you can click on the next button, and here if you want to do grouping, but in this practical we need to do any grouping, so click on the next button. And then here we have to do ascending, so select the product name field from the list and say ascending and go to next. You can change the layout of report to be displayed. You can see in the background it is changing as you change the layout. And then if you want to modify, just select there the modify option and name your report, and then click on finish. Now just close this window. To remove this general setting, just click on that setting option. Now to do the ascending order, just long press on the product name text box. And then select the sorting and grouping option from the drop down list. And then select the field as product name. And then just close this. Now just click on the save button to save our report. Now just click on this button and say run query to see what outcome it is giving. Now you can see the names are shown by ascending order of all the products. We have successfully created our first report. Now just click on the last arrow at the side of tools and then save window and then close window, and then again close this window by going into window and close window, and again click on use wizard for creation of second report. Again the second report is about to show the product rate in descending order. For that, select the table from the drop down list of table or query, and then with the rate I am selecting product name as well. Just click on the side arrow and then click on next button. Change the field name if you want to change, otherwise press on the next button and then click on next and select the rate. As we want it in descending order, select descending and click on next. Choose the layout which you want and then name the report and click on modify report and click on finish. And now click on the setting button to remove that, and now just go to the rate text box and long press on it and then select the sorting and grouping option. Select rate as the field and then select descending in sorting and close this box. Then click on the save button to save our report. You can also select save as from the drop down list, then run the query. Now you can see this is the report generated. Go to left side and see the rate are appearing in the descending order. After this, when you are done seeing and checking whether it is appearing in descending order or not, just click on the arrow beside the tools and say window and then close window. Again close this window and then again click on use wizard and then select the table. As we wanted to generate a report of model year wise product list, select table from the drop down list. Then select the model year and product name to be displayed along with model year. Do the same procedure, then click on the next button and change the name if you want, otherwise press next. Again next, we don't need any grouping and they have not asked us to, so you can just say model year and then ascending and click on next button. Choose the layout and again click on the next button. And name your report and say modify and finish. Close this box and click on the setting button to remove the general and long press on the model year text box of inserting data and click on sorting and grouping. Select the model year as the field from the drop down list and say ascending, it is already there, and close this box. and just click on Save button and run the query. Now you can see the report is generated according to the model year. Now click on the arrow at the side of Tools, Save Window, and close the window. Again close this window too, and for the last time again click on Use Wizard to create report, as we need to generate our last report. Select the query only in this and insert both the items in the query, such as product name and amount. Select on those name and click on the arrow to insert them in the left box. I'm using this because it is easy to generate the amount report with the query which we need to create. And then click on the next button, select the labeling or change, and then click on next button, next button again. And we not need any sorting option in this specific report, so again click on the next button and select the layout, and then click on the modify and change the title of your report and say finish, and close this box and click on the setting icon from the toolbar to remove the general. Now if you want, you can add a heading and title to this report as well. For that, just select the text box and draw a text box and just click on the label, long press on it, and you can see this general setting appears. And in front of the label, write the title which you want to be displayed in the report. I'm writing here bill report. You can write any other name there, and just you can also set color to background, say no to background transparency, and select the background color which you want to be displayed behind the name. And you can also give the alignment from horizontal alignment as center and vertical as middle, so it will be in the center of that particular label like this. Then save our report and then run the report to see how it appears. Now the report is generated. You can see it looks like this. All the amounts are here. Now just click on the arrow and window and then close this window. Now we are done with creating all our reports. You can close this window too. You can see all our reports are generated along with the one query, and we have done with all the things which we needed to do in this practical. Hope you have understood how to perform this practical using mobile phone. If you have any query related to this practical or any other practical, comment down below. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.